Why did Jimin appear frozen and Taehyung lower his head when Jungkook stepped onto J-Hope's concert stage? What exactly happened that made both their reactions bring ARMY to tears, even rendering attending media speechless? One performance, one moment, and one name. Jungkook shook the stage with a force not even predicted by HYB insiders. Was this merely a stage appearance, or is there a hidden meaning now surfacing beneath the concert spotlights? Public reaction to Jungkook's appearance at J-Hope's recent special concert last weekend not only drew awe but stirred deep emotional responses from ARMY around the world. Yet more than the performance itself, the center of attention was the shocking expression shown by Jimin and Taehyung from the front row audience. Cameras captured Jimin's face shifting dramatically, from excitement to emotional shock, with some fans suspecting tears welled up. Taehyung, meanwhile, was clearly unable to hide his complex expression, a mix of pride, surprise, and something seemingly too difficult to express. The pressing question now becomes sharper. Was Jungkook's performance a personal message about BTS's internal situation unknown to the public? Many fans speculated that his song choice, stage style, even his body language throughout the performance carried symbolic meaning. Some South Korean music analysts even noted that Jungkook's performance held a hidden narrative, not only artistic but also emotional and even political, when tied to the internal agency dynamics and rumored tensions among BTS members since several entered mandatory military service. Local and international media have begun dissecting Jungkook's performance in depth. Many noted that the moment Jungkook paused, closed his eyes, and then looked directly at Jimin and Taehyung before singing a specific part of the song was a deliberate signal. Jimin and Taehyung's reactions weren't mere spontaneous emotions, but responses to a message they understood more deeply than the general public. One journalist from Seoul Beats even called it a silent emotional confrontation between the past, friendship, and the burden they've carried all this time. Rumors about behind-the-scenes pressure at HYB have also resurfaced. Based on information from a former HYB creative staff member who wished to remain anonymous, Jungkook's performance preparation was unusually intense. Reports suggest Jungkook requested a last-minute concept change and insisted on performing a song previously rejected by management. He was determined. He wanted to say something, and he knew that night was his only chance, the source said. Furthermore, discussions about the meaning of the song Jungkook performed are flooding K-pop forums. The song, initially thought to be a tribute to J-Hope, is now interpreted as an open letter to fellow members, especially Jimin and Taehyung. "I never really left. It was you who stopped seeing me," a lyrical excerpt, instantly trended across social media platforms. This line was deemed Jungkook's heartfelt message for missing important moments, or even a form of clarification regarding the alleged rift between members. Media entertainment analysts from Dispatch Korea highlighted Taehyung's changing expression, from smiling when Jungkook entered to a serious demeanor by the second half of the song. Some lip readers even attempted to interpret Taehyung's whispered words to Jimin during that emotional moment. Although unconfirmed, unofficial transcriptions claimed Taehyung said, "That's about us." Jimin himself has not issued an official statement, but hours after the concert ended, he posted an Instagram story with a melancholic instrumental song and a short caption, "Sometimes silence means everything." ARMY interpreted this as emotional validation that Jimin deeply resonated with Jungkook's performance. Fans flooded the comment section with moral support, with some declaring it the most honest moment in BTS history outside official stages. Meanwhile, HYB remains silent. No official statement has been released regarding the meaning or special intent behind Jungkook's performance. Yet this silence only fueled further speculation, as some observers believe the lack of agency involvement suggests Jungkook is now renegotiating his creative position within HYB's structure. The situation grew even more complex days after the concert, when reports emerged that J-Hope himself hugged Jungkook longer than usual backstage. In leaked footage from a concert staffer, J-Hope was seen whispering to Jungkook and, judging from body language, Many believe his words carried full support. This became significant as J-Hope, long regarded as BTS's emotional stabilizer, now appeared emotionally affected by Jungkook's inner turmoil. Equally intriguing was the fact that both Taehyung and Jimin avoided media appearances post-concert. Journalists reported they were scheduled to join light interviews with other attending artists, but suddenly canceled without clear explanation. One SBS reporter who attempted to approach Jimin backstage was told by staff, "He's not in a condition to speak right now." All of this raises a major unanswered question. Was Jungkook's performance that night the first sign of a major shift within BTS? Is the long-maintained public harmony between members now showing signs of real tension? Or is this the beginning of a more emotionally honest unity amidst industry pressure and fan expectations? In South Korea's highly structured and controlled entertainment world, spontaneous expressions like those witnessed that night by Jungkook, Jimin, and Taehyung rarely happen without reason. It's no surprise that ARMY across the globe now not only admire Jungkook's performance but wait, with emotion and worry, for what comes next. INHYB's silence and the members' quiet response. One truth remains. That night, on J-Hope's stage, something far greater than a concert occurred. Something touching, shaking, and reigniting old questions about what BTS members truly feel behind the glamorous industry curtain. Jimin and Taehyung's reactions weren't just part of a stage narrative, but an emotional response validating that Jungkook's performance was no accident. It was a message, and the public now waits for an answer. Speculation grew when several entertainment insiders revealed that Jungkook's performance wasn't part of J-Hope's original concert script. A freelance producer who previously worked on BTS collaborations stated Jungkook's name was initially absent from official media and sponsor rundowns. He came in at the last minute. No briefing, no formal rehearsal. That's very unusual, especially for a concert of this scale, the producer said anonymously. This strengthened the theory that Jungkook's appearance was a deeply personal decision, deliberately kept under wraps. One of the most highlighted moments was when Jungkook stood at center stage, spotlight on him alone, then took off his black jacket to reveal a shirt that read, "I've never stopped singing for them." The phrase instantly stunned the fan community, widely believed to reference fellow BTS members serving in the military or under pressure. Many armies cried witnessing that moment live or in replays. The emotional response was so intense that #KookieForThem trended globally within 15 minutes of the concert's end. But the most shocking fact was Jimin leaving the venue early. Some fans near the backstage area reported Jimin exited through a special door with tight security, wearing a hoodie to cover his face, and declined to greet fans as he normally would. Did Jimin find it too emotional to stay? Was the hidden message too overwhelming? As of now, that mystery remains unanswered.